The transfer window hasn't even started yet, and Liverpool are cooking up a storm again. Unlike last summer, when they signed players like McAllister, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch, this time they're assembling a team to be reckoned with. Frimpong has already been signed, and Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth is close to joining. Meanwhile, Florian Wirtz is set to be the blockbuster move of the summer, even before the transfer window opens. According to the latest news, Wirtz only wants Liverpool and won't hesitate to turn down Real Madrid or Bayern Munich, who are also interested. Wirtz will be a Red, and nothing will stop the transfer from happening. The transfer fee package is currently estimated at around 130 million euros, which would make Wirtz the most expensive Liverpool player by far, surpassing Darwin Núñez, who cost 85 million euros 3 years ago. Not only that, but he'll also directly enter the top 4 of the most expensive transfers ever, moving between João Felix to Atletico for 126 million in 2019, and Philippe Coutinho to Barcelona for 145 million in 2018. And all this noise surrounding the move, well, it creates a huge curiosity gap. How will he fit in? Where will he play? He's a classic number 10, but Liverpool don't play with a 4-2-3-1 formation. Yes, he's a fantastic player, but what impact will he have? Let's find the answers together, starting from the beginning of his stellar career. We all know about Florian Wirtz and his recent success with Leverkusen, but what about his early days? Put simply, his rise has been nothing short of meteoric. Since joining the club in January 2020, he's evolved from a promising teenager into one of Europe's most sought-after midfielders. Just like that. You probably first became aware of him as a 17-year-old after the dark days of the pandemic, when he began to turn into one of the most sought-after attacking midfielders in the world. At the age of just 17 years and 15 days, Wirtz made his Bundesliga debut for Leverkusen on the 18th of May 2020, becoming the club's youngest ever debutant. Just weeks later, he etched his name into the history books by scoring against Bayern Munich, becoming the youngest goalscorer in Bundesliga history. These early milestones were indicative of Wirtz's prodigious talent. Throughout the 2020-21 season, he solidified his place in the first team, showcasing his versatility and footballing intelligence. His ability to read the game, combined with exceptional dribbling skills and intelligence in tight spaces, made him an absolute must for then-manager Peter Bosz in Leverkusen's midfield. The first major setback in his career was the cruciate ligament tear he suffered when he was barely 19 years old. At the end of the 2021-22 season, he was out of action for 9 months, but he returned better than ever, demonstrating remarkable resilience. This is rare in football. We've seen examples such as Gavi and Eder Militao, who did not return to their previous levels of performance after injury. But then there is Wirtz, who showed incredible mental strength to come back even stronger. Then, in the 2023-24 season, and under the guidance of Xabi Alonso, this was Alonso's first full season at Leverkusen. Wirtz found the form of his life to date. He was undoubtedly the most important player for Leverkusen, making a significant contribution to their unbeaten run in the German league. He has creativity, vision, powerful striking, and incredible accuracy. These qualities perfectly summarize his footballing profile. In his 197 appearances for the club, he's scored 57 goals and provided 65 assists, averaging a goal contribution every 1.5 games. In the 2023-24 Bundesliga season alone, he recorded 11 goals and 11 assists, and was involved in 37 goals in total across all competitions. He also played a key role in the Europa League, scoring 4 goals and providing 4 assists in Leverkusen's pursuit of a European treble, ultimately losing to Atalanta in the final. Moreover, his exceptional performances, they've not gone unnoticed. He was named Bundesliga Player of the Season for 2023-24, and he's been included in the Bundesliga Team of the Season multiple times. Yes, many questioned his decision to stay at Leverkusen after last season, but after a campaign like that, you just have to try and pursue even bigger heights. Yes, Leverkusen were eliminated by Bayern Munich in the Champions League, and they lost the title to the Bavarians, finishing the season without a trophy, but Wirtz was just as influential, and those 16 goals and 14 assists, well, they speak for themselves. Now let's turn the page to the important stuff. How would he fit in? First and foremost, his transfer is not just high profile, it's a strategic acquisition that aligns seamlessly with the club's evolving tactical framework under Arne Slot. But there's more to it than that. On paper, Liverpool are certainly going to spend a lot on him, but just imagine how many shirts will be sold and how much the team will earn in return from a marketing perspective. Just like Jamal Musiala, he is the face of German football, and with a player like him, Liverpool will have a goldmine in their team. Wirtz primarily operates as an attacking midfielder, often occupying the number 10 role. However, his versatility allows him to function effectively across various positions in the attacking third. His ability to find pockets of space, combined with exceptional vision and passing accuracy, makes him a constant threat between the lines. This adaptability, it'll be crucial for Liverpool as they transition into a new era post-Jurgen Klopp. In my honest opinion, he'd probably have been a better fit for Klopp's Liverpool than for Slot's, simply because Klopp was much more adventurous, even risky at times with his gegenpressing. Yes, Slot is also implementing a high counter press, but his approach is not as direct. When you have a direct player like Wirtz, who doesn't hesitate about whether to shoot or pass, in other words, an elite decision maker, you have the perfect player for your team. Nevertheless, that doesn't mean Wirtz won't flourish under Slot as well. Under the Dutchman, Liverpool is expected to adopt a more fluid attacking approach, emphasizing positional interchange and quick transitions. Wirtz's style complements this philosophy. His ability to initiate attacks, coupled with intelligent movement, it can unlock defenses and create scoring opportunities. Moreover, his ability to link play between the midfield and forward lines, it could improve the team's overall cohesion. Just imagine him alongside Salah and Diaz on the wings and the new number 9, another position that needs strengthening with Darwin Núñez's upcoming departure. In simple terms, considering Liverpool's current midfield options, Wirtz offers a blend of creativity and dynamism. While players like Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones have shown promise, Wirtz brings a different dimension with his ability to dictate the tempo and orchestrate play in the final third. His inclusion, it could provide the creative spark that Liverpool has occasionally lacked, especially against teams that sit deep and defend compactly. I'm sure that this exact detail of his profile excites Liverpool fans the most. When Salah, Diaz or Gakpo don't have a good day, you have Wirtz, who is born to play in such situations. When he finds himself with his back to the goal and one or even two defenders on him, exactly those plays made a name for himself. Do you remember his goal against Mönchengladbach last season, when he scored one of the most extraordinary solo specialities that Leverkusen has ever seen? This is arguably the perfect example of what Liverpool fans can expect from Wirtz in matches when things aren't going well. In order to understand whether he'd be a perfect fit for Liverpool, another component that needs to be studied is breaking down his statistics. Taking his stats from last season as an example, he scored 11 goals and provided 11 assists. However, one thing that really stands out is that he averaged 7.78 shot-creating actions per 90 minutes, which highlights his consistent involvement in offensive plays. By way of comparison, during the same period, Dominic Szoboszlai averaged 3.14 shot-creating actions per 90 minutes. While Szoboszlai contributes significantly to the team's pressing and off-the-ball movements, Wirtz's greater involvement in direct goal-scoring opportunities, it could provide the attacking variety that Liverpool is looking for. Furthermore, Wirtz's progressive carries and passes per 90 minutes exceed those of Liverpool's current midfielders, demonstrating his effectiveness in advancing the ball and penetrating the opposition's defense. His ability to receive the ball in advanced positions and transition quickly into attack aligns with Liverpool's high-tempo playing style. Last but not least, the fact that Wirtz is admired by not only fans, but also by pundits and specialists adds to his value. Former Leverkusen boss Xabi Alonso, a Liverpool legend, was full of praise for him. "He's got that special something," Alonso said. "The way he sees the game, the intelligence, it reminds me of the best I've played with." That's no small compliment coming from a man who played in midfield alongside Iniesta, Gerrard and Xavi. Even his teammates are in awe of him. Nathan Teller, who played alongside Wirtz during Leverkusen's title-winning season, called him the smartest player I've ever played with, saying that he could see passes 2 steps ahead of everyone else. former Norway international and German football pundit Jan Åge Fjørtoft recently said Wirtz is the kind of player Liverpool have been missing since Coutinho left, a true connector. And when Germany boss Julian Nagelsmann selects his squad, Wirtz is one of the first names on the team sheet. The consensus? Wirtz isn't just talented, he's a once-in-a-generation player. If he joins Liverpool, they might just have their next superstar. So, what's your take on him coming to Liverpool? Would those 130 million be worth it? Or is there any danger of him flopping with the red shirt under Arne Slot? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Or, if you want to learn more about Luis Enrique's victims this season, click on the video you see on your screen right now.